Hello everybody, thought I would just do a quick video here. I've got some more news. I'm going to put the link down below to this because this is actually on jw.org. England upholds the rights regarding religious affiliation. And yes, they're really happy because they won the court case in the UK about disfellowshipping and how churches have the right to kick out and disfellowship and announce anyone that is not up to their standards. So, oy vey, I know. Unbelievable. Also, I want to say we watched a great video by Goat-Like Personality, and I'm going to put the link down below to his video also. Great job, Jonas. And he does a rebuttal on the May broadcast. In fact, I don't think Mike and I are going to do a video about it because he did such a great job on it, and it was so infuriating. This is the worst piece of propaganda I have. I mean, just when you think they can't possibly get any worse. I know. And then Let in the broadcast says that they don't show, violent acts to children. It's like, are you kidding me? Get out the yellow My Book of Bible Stories where it has the soldier holding the baby by the leg with a sword about to cut it in half. Or like Jonas brings out in his video, the flood. They show a mom and a kid, a toddler, a baby, clinging to each other on top of, this high mountain, and the flood is around them, and here's Noah's Ark in the background. All the Armageddon talk, it gives kids nightmares. But I think Let was trying to defend Watchtower over their recent Swedish loss in court about showing these videos to underage children. Oy vey. Oy vey. Also, several of you have told me about the July Watchtower study article, study magazine, study article number 28 about apostates, that they're really hammering on us apostates. Yeah. Also, I want to thank Nellie for sending me a video, and I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm going to blur the kid's face out.
Arrependeu dos seus pecados, dedicou sua vida a Jeová e aceitou que o meio de salvação escolhido por Jeová é Jesus Cristo? Sua resposta, por favor.
Sim.
Põe a mão no nariz, segura aqui, vou te apontar, tá? Tá preparado? Pode ir?
Now, as you can see, he's standing in front of a screen answering the questions to be baptized. How old is this kid? 8? 9? Maybe 10? I don't know. So even with the lockdown, with the virus, they still got to get those baptism numbers up. They can't wait until they can do it sometime else. And it's like, wow, poor kid. He doesn't even know what he's getting involved in. Now, I just had another call from a Jehovah's Witness. And unfortunately, I didn't have my camera nearby, so, I couldn't grab it and put it on speakerphone. But it was a very short conversation, so it wasn't really worth recording. She starts with the same thing. Now, Watchtower. We are listed on the federal Do Not Call list registry. Our number is. I pointed this out to Yolanda. It was Yolanda. Now, her number did come up as 005-058-3213, but it was still a secure line. I have filed a complaint with the federal, the FTC, you know them, for the violation because this phone call, I had the time to tell her, instead of trying to preach her and convince her, I told her we were on the federal do not call list. And she said, well, we're just calling everybody in the phone book. And I said, do you know who you're talking to? And she says, no. What is your name? And I told her my name. And I said, if you want to know who I am, just go to YouTube and put in Kim Mikey XJW. And she's like, oh, well, we're not here to argue with anybody. Click. Yeah. But for all of you who are here in the United States, you can go to the federal do not call registry and you can put your number in and that you do not want to be called. But this is not going to stop the Jehovah's Witnesses from calling you. But you can file a complaint every time one of them calls you. Write down the caller ID phone number, their name that they give you, the time, the date, and you can put that this is an unwanted and unsolicited phone call. Now that's 2 in 2 weeks that I have gotten. So you think they would put me on a do not call list as an apostate. But no, they keep calling. So I'm just waiting for the next one to call, because I'm going to go right to FTC, Federal Registry, and I'm going to file a complaint. I think if we can get enough of these complaints, and I'm not sure who you can file a complaint if they're getting letters, because I know all of you are getting letters. Someone sent me an email this morning. Thank you, John. They had their letter and their neighbor's letter. And inside was a tract. So this is getting ridiculous that we have to put up with all this preaching at us. And these witnesses get to count their time so they look good to the organization. And they don't know who they're talking to. They have no idea who they're talking to. So anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to put the link down below to those of you who live in this country. And for those of you who live in other countries, check with your federal government, because they may have a do not call registry. And this is supposed to stop telemarketers and spammers and any unwanted calls. Well, I view this as an unwanted call, because I'm tired of these witnesses calling me and then getting mad at me and like, oh, well, I don't want to argue with you, and click, slam the phone down in my ear. So Watchtower, just know that there is a federal do not call registry. And if Jehovah's Witnesses keep calling us, we can file a complaint. And if there's enough of these complaints filed, guess what? Watchtower gets fined and they get in trouble for this, because they're not supposed to be doing this, especially those of us who are on this list. And it's funny because this lady, Yolanda, she says, oh, well, I'll let the brothers in charge know that you don't want to be called. And I says, no, you don't understand. Just you calling me, preaching at me, when I'm on this list of a do not call, you are in violation of the law. I don't think she liked that. So anyway, strike one up for the activists. And like I said, I'm going to put the link down below to all of this that I have talked about. And you all have a wonderful day. Bye.